Good morning, Facebook. And also, I'd like to pay a homage to Dr. Moses Shea's class, who's ever watching this video at Healing Arts Surgical Center. My name is Thaddeus Evans. And instead of 8 o'clock in the morning, this is 9 o'clock in the morning. And I even try to make this video even shorter because Facebook is tripping. Right now it's much harder to upload a video on a cell phone than it is to do on a computer. And this is my track that I walk at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's nice and breezy. And I try to fit as much information as I can in this video. Let me tell you something, people. This track is my track, and this is my domain, and this is my house, okay? And I run the show here. There's nobody on this track in the morning to bother me. It's nice and peaceful. Just like you have to make your bariatric weight loss your priority, and you have to run the show. How can I say there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it? And there's no excuses, and there's no mistakes to be made. I've been on hemodialysis since 2001, and I've been on home peritoneal dialysis for 2 years. I've been a heavy kid all my life, let me tell you. I've enjoyed all the best foods, and sometimes you just see food and you're not really hungry, and you just want to eat with no reasons at all. That's the type of kid I was coming up. You know, my family is a big family, heavy-set family. And in African American family, you use soul food as far as love. Or sometimes you use food when you're bored, or if you're having a bad day, you'll run to the refrigerator. That was the type of kid I was. And trust me, I've had a lot of family and friends that, you know, we all were just used to food all of our lives. But that was not the answer. I tell you, I know that you all are skeptical and nervous about having this surgery. Who would be? Hell, I was in the beginning, a little frightened. I did have a support system to guide me in the right direction. My kidney doctor, Dr. Khan, and my kidney nurse, Tony, drove me in the direction of Dr. Moses Shea. And I'm going to be honest, in the beginning, I couldn't see Dr. Shea's vision at first, but he does have a vision for weight loss. In the first week of being on all protein shakes, my body did go in somewhat of a shock. And I was saying to myself, oh Lord Jesus, please take this hunger away from me. But that second week, the hunger eventually went away. And then I was on, after surgery, on beef and chicken broth, then solid foods, and eventually on solid foods. Eating anything from shrimp to chicken to eggs to smoked oysters, anything that my stomach would agree with. And of course you gotta wait 30 minutes to take a drink, Crystal Light, water, what have you. Of course you're not gonna be able to eat carbs and drink sodas and things because you don't want the sleeves to expand. Oh, that's a no-no. So, but Dr. Shea and his staff has been nothing but gracious and nice to me. I had my surgery done at Lee Memorial Hospital, and it was a godsend going there. They took great care of me. The preparation for the surgery is way more harder than the surgery itself. The pain and discomfort will go away, but the preparation is harder. You got to go and do EKGs and psych doctors and blood draws, heart doctors, primary care doctors, getting ready classes and weight classes. And for somebody that works, it's much harder than for somebody like me who's on dialysis and don't work. So you're actually going to have to make the time. One day, I was coming home from church, and I talked to my mother after church, going to her house. I was kind of hungry. So she asked me, son, do you want chicken or eggs? I said, I want eggs, of course. So I went in there and I got one egg to cook. And my mother looked at me as I was eating it, and she said, oh, Lord, son, one egg? That's all you're going to eat is one egg? Oh, you depressed me, son. If I was to eat one egg, that I would have a fit. That was my mother said. And I told my mother, well, Mom, after having this surgery, it's the only thing that I can eat is one egg. But you're going to have to get your 6 meals in per day. You're going to have to find something that pushes you and drives you, that motivates you. Most people, as far as this surgery, do it for their kids. Most people do it for their overall health. Me, I do it for the gold standard, and that's getting a kidney. My overall goals are to save to get a car, possibly at the end of this year or next year. My second goal is to save up for clothes and shoes. And of course, you all know my ultimate goal is the gold standard, getting a kidney. You're going to have to get up off that couch and work. Really have to work as far as to get the results that you want and to maintain your weight loss. You're going to have to put in some work. It is a trade-off, people. You can't have one or the other. You got to burn more calories than you're taking in. Dr. Shay's vision for you all is to learn to eat, to live, not live to eat. That's a given. So you're definitely going to have to find somewhere beautiful in the morning and cool to walk, to get up off that couch. Don't do it in the afternoon around 11 and 12 while it's humid, because you're not going to want to do it then. Best to do it, find yourself somewhere beautiful to walk, and you shall get those results. So let me tell you, people, this is going to be a short video, and I like to end it by saying God bless you all, peace and good health. And if you don't believe that's me walking, this is actually me on this track walking and enjoying this morning. I'm going to head back into the apartment and go ahead and have my small amounts of food. You know, I am eating 6 shrimp and stuff, and it fills me up pretty good. You'll get used to the small amounts over time. And your stomach is the boss. Your stomach will let you know what it likes and what it will like. Trust me, I know. So for all of you watching this short video, I'd like to say this is Thaddeus Evans signing off. Peace, God bless you, and as always, good health. And take it easy.